Welcome to the guiding videos of the map reading modules. In today's video, we're going to tell you how to measure distance on a map. Why do we have to measure distance? Because sometimes, for example, when we're hiking, we want to understand how long do we need so as to get to the next point. Because we may want to have lunch at the next point, or we may want to get rest at the next point. So we have to have a roughly measurement about how long can we arrive at the next point. So, in order to measure the distance between 2 points, of course, we have to use a ruler. So just find a random ruler and place it onto the 2 point you want to measure. So right now you can see the starting point should be point X and the end point should be point Y. And then by the measurement from this ruler, we can understand that point X and point Y are 4 cm apart from each other. So the next step would be looking back to the scale because last time I told you that there are three different types of scale shown on the map. So this one here should be the linear scale. So the linear scale show that for each cm here on the map means there would be 200 meter in the reality. So it's 1 cm to 200 meter. So finally, the final step would be we use the 4 cm measure on the map, and then the 200 meter we get from the scale bar, and then we just plus it. I mean times it together. So 4 times 200 meters, and then that would be 800 meter. So the actual direct distance between these 2 points will be 800 meter. So that we can then do some kind of further measurement in order to understand how long do we need to get to the next point. But sometimes the roads or the path or the trail shown on map may not be a direct straight line because in reality many roads are curved. So we also have to understand how to measure the actual length of a curved line. So this time we have to find some tools to help us. And then this time we need a paper strip. So just find a piece of random paper strip, and you can't really have one. You can just take out a useless A4 paper, and then you tear the bottom part of the A4 paper down, and then you can get a standard size paper strip, just like this one. So just find one, and then place it on point X. So point X should be the starting point. So you mark down the starting point just like this. And then every time when you feel like the trail or the road or the path is starting to make a turn, no matter turn right or turn left, you should also mark down the ending point here. So mark down the end point here like this. And then you adjust your paper strip and follow the path just like here. And then you feel like right now right here at this point, and then your paper strip can't follow the path anymore, so that would be the second endpoint. So also marks a label here just like this, and then you will then follow the path and adjust your paper strip again just like here, and then repeat this procedure, follow the path, and then adjust your paper strip and mark a label. So like this, like this, like this, like this. So once you get to the endpoint, and then you can just make this curved line into a straight line. So right now, if you just take out a ruler and then place it on this paper strip, you can measure the actual length between this point X and point Y. And originally it is curved line, but right now you make this curved line into a straight line. So right now you can see the distance between these 2 points is 4.5 cm, and then you can just repeat the procedure we do in the first part. So you have to look back to the scale. So this time it is a statement scale. It's 1 cm to 200 meters. So just use the 4.5 cm you get from the paper strip and also the 200 meter you get from the scale. And then right now, when 4.5 times 200, that would be 900 meters. And that's how we measure the actual distance of some features shown on map. So I think that's it I want to share with you today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.